Charles A. Yaffe, a Belarusian-American chess master, once said, "It's not your salary that makes you rich, it's your spending habits." It's no secret that many of the world's richest people have developed specific frugal practices that have contributed to their financial success and immense wealth. If you adopt some of these habits, your own net worth will grow. One of the best examples is Warren Buffett. With a net worth of around $110 billion, Warren Buffett is consistently named as one of the world's richest persons. But unlike his good friend Bill Gates, Buffett doesn't live in a $100 million lakeside mansion. Even though most of us will never amass a personal fortune of $1 billion, much less $100 billion, we may still learn a thing or two about frugality from Buffett's relatively austere lifestyle. Hello 101 community, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video, we take a closer look at the frugal lifestyle of Berkshire Hathaway's 92-year-old chairman and CEO Warren Buffett. Despite his immense wealth and the ability to live a lavish lifestyle, he chooses to live modestly, much like an average Joe. And it's not just a facade, he truly walks the talk of frugality and simplicity. So, if you want to know 13 of the smartest frugal living habits of Warren Buffett to become wealthy, then this video is for you. Now, let's get right into the video. Number 13. Buy a moderate house, not a mansion. In the United States, housing costs make up the biggest part of most families' budgets. Whether you rent or have a mortgage, you spend most of your monthly budget on a place to live. Because of the substantial financial commitment involved, many first-time buyers are careful to select the ideal property. The one drawback is that most people end up spending more than they should each month on a far finer and larger home than they truly require. But that is not the case with Warren Buffett. In 1958, Buffett and his late first wife Susan paid $31,500 for their home in Omaha. It's not a small house by any means. It has 5 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms. But when he started making a lot of money, he didn't get rid of it and buy a huge one. Instead of splurging money to buy a big mansion, Warren Buffett kept the humble house he selected in the 1950s. Number 12. Never feel shy to use coupons. Using coupons is a great way to save money. In a letter from 2017, Bill Gates gushed about the time he and Warren Buffett visited a McDonald's in Hong Kong. Buffett volunteered to foot the bill for the meal. It came as a shock to Bill Gates that he utilized a McDonald's coupon. If the richest people in the world use coupons when they go to a fast food restaurant together, why shouldn't we? Number 11. The car you drive is not important. From 2006 to 2014, Warren Buffett drove a Cadillac DTS, despite the vehicle being 8 years old. His daughter Susie ultimately convinced him to trade it in since she thought it was embarrassing for him to drive such an outdated car. In 2014, he bought a brand new Cadillac XTS, which originally cost him $44,600. Even though he has the means to purchase any vehicle he desires, he doesn't spend a ton of money on expensive cars. Also, unlike most Americans, he doesn't want to upgrade or even buy a new car if the one he has works fine. Number 10. Warren Buffett prefers to eat cheap and convenient food options. Although Warren Buffett can easily afford any special meal on this planet, he usually maintains moderate eating habits, if not super healthy. He likes cheap things like the breakfast menu at McDonald's, Dairy Queen, and Coca-Cola. He often stops at McDonald's for breakfast on the way to work, and he prefers to use the drive-thru. He's undoubtedly a fan since it's simple, inexpensive, and delicious. Buffett chooses his breakfast carefully as he doesn't want to take a lot of time preparing it. This is similar to the strategies adopted by Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg, who prefer quick and easy meals. Number 9. Avoid smoking and drinking. People are surprised by how healthy and smart Warren Buffett is at 92, especially since he likes fast food and junk food so much. He doesn't eat too many calories, doesn't smoke, and doesn't drink alcohol. These are 3 of his health secrets. Smoking and drinking are very bad for your health because they drain your energy and make it hard to think clearly. The cost of healthcare could skyrocket if someone is an alcoholic or a chain smoker. If you want to live a long and healthy life, you should avoid these 2 bad habits. Number 8. Don't splurge on brands. Buffett has approximately 20 business suits, but not because he is a clothes horse. He met a Chinese businesswoman named Madam Lee, he told CNBC, and she sized him up for a suit and has been sending him fresh ones ever since. If it weren't for Madam Lee, Buffett believes he wouldn't have more than 5 suits, and most of them would be older than 10 years. Number 7. Always look for sales and deals. In a letter to the shareholders at Berkshire Hathaway's in 2008, Buffett wrote, "Whether we're talking about socks or stocks, I like buying quality merchandise when it is marked down." Buffett doesn't have to buy something on sale, but he knows the value of a good deal. Buffett believes that all goods should be purchased at a discount, not just equities. He is a firm believer in scheduling all purchases to coincide with attractive bargains because he is in no rush to spend his money on investments or consumer goods. If you liked the video so far, press the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want to develop yourself financially and want to take your future into your own hands, check the links in the video description. You can also support the channel by visiting our merch shop and buy one of our products. The link is also in the description. Now, let's continue with the video. Number 6. Find creative ways to save. When Buffett's first child was born, he converted a dress-a-draw into a bassinet. For his second, he borrowed a crib. If you buy things you don't need, you will soon sell things you need, the billionaire says. Look at your finances carefully and figure out where you can save money. Instead of buying books and movies, get a library card and borrow them. Or you could use an app to track how you spend your money. Number 5. Use cash, not credit cards. Most of us like to use credit cards to make everyday purchases, but Buffett prefers to use cash. He said in an interview that he pays with cash 98% of the time. Even though it may sound old-fashioned, using your credit card less can help you avoid spending money you don't have. Your credit card will go down if you use most of your available credit and can't make your monthly payments on time. If you're having trouble paying off your credit card debt, you might want to combine it into one loan with a lower interest rate. Number 4. Don't spend on lavish weddings. It is easy for a couple who is getting married to spend tens of thousands of dollars on a big wedding, but Buffett doesn't think so. In 2006, he and his second wife Astrid Manx had a short civil wedding at the home of Buffett's daughter. The ceremony lasted 15 minutes, and then everyone went to a casual seafood restaurant for dinner, according to the New York Times. Buffett's daughter helped her dad pick out a ring for his new wife at a Berkshire Hathaway jewelry store in Omaha. When asked by the Times if Buffett got the employee discount, his daughter said, "I'm sure he did." Number 3. Buffett used a Nokia flip phone long after smartphones existed. Even though Buffett already has an iPhone, he probably won't spend a lot of money on the newest one. In an interview with CNBC Squawk Box in February 2020, the billionaire said that Tim Cook had given him an iPhone. He said that the Nokia flip phone he had kept for years is gone for good, and he now uses the newest model of iPhone, which at the time of the interview was an iPhone 11. We can all take a page from Buffett's book and only upgrade our phone when we really need to. Just stop buying new phones for the sake of impressions and show off. Instead, invest that money into something valuable and long-lasting. Number 2. Never invest with borrowed money. In 1991, Buffett said to the students at Notre Dame that, "I've never borrowed a significant amount of money in my life. Never. Never will. I've got no interest in it." Even though Buffett borrowed 25% of his net worth to buy shares when he was young, he now tells investors not to make the same mistake. Even skilled stock traders will tell you that it can be risky to borrow money to invest, and there's no real need when there are investing apps that let you start with a small amount of money, like one that lets you invest your spare change. Number 1. Buffett values relationships over material things. During a Q&A with business school students in 2009, Buffett talked about why he chose to live a simple and frugal life. According to the Underground Value blog, Buffett said, "You can't buy health and you can't buy love. I'm a member of every golf club I want to be a member of. I'd rather play golf here with people I like than on the most expensive golf course in the world. I don't care about cars and I'm not trying to make people jealous." In an interview with People's Magazine in 2017, Susie Buffett spoke about her father, saying that it's really true that he doesn't care about having a lot of money. Instead, he puts family first. I don't think people realize that he has a lot of great-grandchildren, and he could tell you everything about what they're doing. He knows all of those kids and what they are doing, she said. This means no matter how much you earn or how rich you get, prioritize your relationships over everything else. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon so you will be notified of every update. Also, don't forget to check the links in the video description. Remember, uncertain times call for financial education, and we have made it our personal goal to deliver financial education to everyone. Watch our video appearing on the screen right now. I'll see you there.